Okay, now we know it's live streaming working. So wait, I will like say a little bit hello. So today we have like a new Specter DIY builder call today with Tadeubas. And yeah, maybe Marcus later joining as well. And yeah, currently we are discussing the M3Y scanner because he ordered one and it was not exactly the one as the Alibaba version. We like programmed the scan, so Tadeubas programmed it with and fixed like the bugs that were there, and it looks like the scanner from Aliexpress is a little bit different. And yeah, so where we
And then the seller sent some questions about what type of the scanner I would need, and I said TTL, if I recall correctly.
TT what?
TTL.
TTL like this.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. He said if
What?
I want three. I cannot find right now the message. Let me see if I can find it on Aliexpress, because he sent a message asking me to more details about what type of scanner, M3Y scanner, and I said TTL because I didn't know if there was any difference. Uh, I thought because it was a serial scanner, so for me TTL was the correct version, but I don't know. I have to check, and I cannot
Yeah.
find the other versions here because he sent me three versions. One USB something. Here's
So I
the
can.
message.
Should I show you the one I normally order, or do you already
Here,
have?
here. He said TTL or USB KBW or USB-CDC. I will send him. He asked me for the communication interface. I want.
Um, Communication interface. Honestly, I don't know what we have there.
And he didn't send me the package without my response to that. What interface do you need? TTL. I said TTL, and that was the scanner that came to me, and it didn't work right away.
Do you have a link for the from the AliExpress
Yes,
shop?
yes. So, let's see. I think here's one. Yes, yeah, this one.
So I can. Um, yeah, it's blocked. It's blocked in my country.
Oh, I can
That's
send.
why I didn't like tried it out or didn't bought it yet. Um,
If you want, I can send a picture.
yeah, this would be interesting, but maybe like in the builder group because we don't have
Don't have
we
support
can't
for
send
pictures here.
screenshots here.
Yeah, I'll send in the group. Yes, I think it's just small details, something like that.
So
Some
maybe we
codes
can like
that I have to initialize the scanner with some specific code.
probably I think so as well. So somehow restarting, I think.
Yeah, because the other scanner I apply factory reset. So in theory, it was to came by factory, with the all the settings from factory, but this scanner here it don't accept the same command. Not not on the first time, I think, because maybe I have to enable with another command enable something. So I have to check, and I didn't have time to
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, but good that you like found this out because I would have found this out. But yeah, it would be of course very cool if you would be able to fix that.
Yeah, I will try. I think it's something simple,
I
but
think so as well.
yeah,
So probably it's like one command and then it's like it's swapping to the settings of the other, and then afterwards should be applied automatically everything. That's what comes to my mind.
yeah. I hope.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, did you wrote him about this issue? The seller?
No, not yet, not yet. I was trying to test
So
with
because
the code.
I think as we had this issue with the GM65 scanners, I sent like every seller out there. I'm not sure how I described the problem, but I described it somehow. And then one of them gave me the QR code to get it to the other mode. So yeah, it helped to write the sellers, and maybe this could help in your case as well.
Oh, nice to know. Yeah, maybe after I try some codes and if it's not working, I will try to ask
Yeah,
them if there's something that changes. No.
yeah. So maybe like just say, okay, they are like somehow different, behaving somehow different, and then you describe what behaves different, and maybe they have like a quick solution how to fix it, maybe in a QR code. And if you know the QR code, then you probably can also have it like in this code snippet or what you find in the manual.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Great, great. So I'm thinking about what we can like have a look now. Yeah, so what's do you have any other topic?
No. I think the other PR that was ready was from another person, but he's not here. He was asking for Connect to to review the PR again.
We can have a look. So which one do you mean?
Version, lock time, and input sequences. It's from Oran.
Yeah, exactly. Oren, yeah. Let's have a look. change my account address. Can you please review the account?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
not sure if my dad already, if K9 already did this, but I think no, not yet, because there was so much going on in Christmas and everything. But I will. Yeah, he probably has seen this and he approved it. But yeah, I'm not that. Yeah, let's see what K9 says in the next call. Yeah, then what I'm like currently doing is I'm developing. So I'm trying to get USB, like USB-C to the board, for both for Specter, like Shield, also the normal Shield and the Shield Lite. So there I like hired two guys on Fiverr, and they like delivered it, but they delivered it not that good, and so I'm trying to like because the BOM, like the bill of materials, like where the parts are, they were not properly, and then I tried to fix that with Claude AI, and now today I ordered a batch of Shield, so that's like I call them Shield Core. This is then the version how do you with like this is the light, but in the form factor of the normal Shield, so that you have USB-C. So this is what I developed kind of with the Fiverr guy. And let's see. So I ordered it, but I don't have any clue if this would work or not. But it would be really, really cool to have like then a cheap USB-C version of the Specter where you don't have to solder anything, because currently you can build one, but yeah, it's a bit of soldering work. And my idea was to have like a very simple to build version. Yeah, but I don't. Do I have any pictures?
yeah, I was seeing the chat discussion about the USB-C, and I shared something that I found that you have
Yeah.
several ways to connect
So,
an
but
USB-C.
yeah, you sent it. I remember, but at this point of time, I already had like everything finished. Kinda. This is what he sent me, the Fiverr guy. Do you see this? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this like Spectre Shield Core, and then there is here. So this is like the one without battery, and this is like the normal Shield Light board. But here he made some connection to the like some extra connection to get USB-C, and I hope that this works. I don't know. So Claude, for like I
It
tried to
appears
like.
it appears that it has only one pin connected, no?
I'm not sure. I
Only
think this is
power
on
and
another
ground.
layer, because
Oh,
I think it's on another layer, the other pins.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
I don't have expertise in hardware stuff.
Yeah, I don't have any as well, but I hope that the Fiverr guy and Claude did a good job, and then yeah, we will see. But this is what I did like the last couple of days. Oh, who joined? I can see it here. Okay, hello. Yeah. what else? Yeah, and then I have the same version with USB-C, but I hadn't ordered this yet. But this is because this is like a lot more expensive, and I want to make sure that if I order the USB-C that this works and this not because if this not works, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Yes. Do we have something else?
And while I was testing the branch from Knerd for the IA stuff about the disco board for the agents and everything, but he used a Mac OS, I think, and I only have a Linux machine, and there are some difference in the communication with the USB and the board, disco board, and the tool that he developed was not working on the Linux. I made a PR to solve some issues, but in the end, some things that work on Mac doesn't work on Linux. Like
So from who was the PR from the tool from K9?
yes, kind of from
Yeah.
the F disco board. It's another project.
Yeah. He told me yes that like a tool where you can like reflash and reboot the firmware very fast. And like
And use AI to interact with the board.
also yeah for testing for speed for very fast testing. This is very interesting. I have
Yeah.
to like we assembled. Did you
I
saw a
saw some
picture?
images. Yeah, a picture of
Yeah,
the Specter and a screen showing QR codes. It's very
I think
nice.
this is really cool. So with this, we can like test everything of the Spectre in a very short period of time, and this is, I think, really practical for like testing everything. And yeah, that not just we need to test it, but we can tell an AI to test it. This is
Yeah.
a
Very,
lot of time saving.
very interesting to use AI as with an automatic setup to do the job. No, very nice.
Yeah. So what came to my mind, because I'm like not that like really the developer, but I do a lot of tutorials and everything, and I had the idea because with this setup, the AI really, so you don't have like to get the real the like big like the thing we built was, what was it, Fisher Technic. So, but what we can use with this tool, I think, is that I didn't tested it yet, but because the AI got a really good understanding how the Spectre, how every part of the Spectre works together, and then it maybe could also like generate manuals or like, do you know what I mean? That because currently the if you like wrote ChatGPT, hello, can you help me about the Spectre? Then it says so it there are like a lot of wrong things if you write like normal ChatGPT. But if you would like get this, I'm not sure what this is. Is
I saw that the idea is to use AI for AI to interact with the board and to understand what works, what don't work, and throw code that create code that actually works on the board and test the code and interact. It's it's promising. It's promising. It's
it's really
incredible.
promising.
Yeah.
So K9 probably will show this in detail next week. I hope so. This is really cool as well. Yeah, what can we do as well? So yeah, I'm not sure if Marco will join, but I don't have like any.
Marco is doing the new interface,
Yeah. So
and
this is also really interesting.
translations
So
too also, no? Translations.
yeah, so translation and like a new interface of the Spectre. So our idea is there's like to have it first, because currently we have like everything on the shield. How do you call it? We have everything like on the disco board, the Spectre, like the firmware, but the MicroPython, because it's all, yeah, this was it. Every part of the firmware is on a forked MicroPython. Stepan Snegerev forked it in 2019, I think. And then we built like the whole Spectre thing on it. And then, yeah, of course, MicroPython did a couple of updates, and the fork was not got like updated or like the micro, or maybe somehow, but not in the form of like the real MicroPython. And yeah, now we need to somehow get back to the new yeah, to the real
This
MicroPython.
but this is not the work that Marco is doing, right? This is
Yeah, but I just want to explain, and then
yeah.
Mike did all the work to like have. So now we have MicroPython available with the board, and then we want to have at first like a Spectre 2.0 with like the old Spectre, but on the new MicroPython, and then the next idea is to have it on to have like a new firmware with a new UI and UX UI, and this also on the new MicroPython. And this is what Marco currently is doing. But currently we don't have we don't know how to get it from, because currently it's like a prototype where he does mainly like UI and UX, and we haven't connected it yet to the real working code yet. And for that we need
So he's using the latest version of MicroPython to draw the interface, or
yeah, to
ah
draw the interface and everything, but we haven't implemented any functions yet, so we can't like, and
yeah,
it's not working on the real board yet. So this is the problem.
only the simulator.
Only the simulator, yeah.
Yeah.
And currently we like try, so yeah, Kanoinat tries to like get it working on the board, and I'm not sure how Marco what he's doing exactly, but this would be like this would be really the breakthrough, you could say.
Yeah, huge update, huge update. Very
And
huge.
this is also
Yeah.
really interesting. And then we would have like a new complete set like version, and then everyone can like decide if you want to keep like the old Spectre or to have like add a new 3.0 version where we have like then a new GUI and some, I'm not sure what Marco wants, but one thing is like a status bar with some information, and like another, I think he doesn't have like a complete plan yet. He's also like thinking what does work, what's not working, and I'm currently only also brainstorming, but yeah, this is very interesting as well.
Yeah, and with translations, I think it's very good.
Yeah, this also there's something he implemented that you just I think it's just a file, and if you upload the file, then you can have like every so you can have a file for every language, and with AI we can generate like really really fast for every language a file, a translation file, and then we would have very fast like every language, and then we could like find some persons that they can like have a look if this is really makes sense, the translation. And yeah, maybe we can like already start to have a list of people who wants to translate, but I think we just say that we have it, and then hopefully a couple of people from the community will help there.
Yeah, yeah. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I think it's the things that I was seeing under development in the chat and here on the meetings. I think it was those that was more advanced, no? And Mike, I think he's waiting for communication from OpenSat.
Yeah, so we have applied there, and I hope so. We can't know if there will if this will work somehow, but it would be really really beneficial to the project when we would get any funds from them. Yeah, I need to like ask him how it's going.
Maybe February, he will get the response. Maybe.
Yeah, this would be really cool. So yeah, maybe what will be interesting for me is because you also did a couple of work at Crux, right?
Yeah, I have a OpenSats grant, and I have applied for a renewal, and I put Specter on it too. I put a little of uh, let's see here on the OpenSats. You can talk about a project that you want to apply for,
Yeah,
and some milestones. You establish some
yeah,
milestones, and I have put here here about Spectre and like implementing support for encrypted mnemonics that use
yeah.
QR codes like we use on Crux.
This is very. I
Yeah.
just saw something about this on X. So this is like the idea is to have the seed QR but encrypted, right?
Yes, yes. It's AAS encryption. It's common standard, no? It's secure as the key. So if you have a strong key, it's very secure. And
Okay,
and
this is really
and
interesting.
and also BBQR codes. I don't know if you have seen
That's
about
the
the
standard
code
from Coldcard, right?
for code card. Yes, I have added these two milestones about Spectre on my Crux related OpenSats grant to renew, and let's hope if they if I got the renew, I work not only on Crux but also on Spectre too.
Great, great. So, so BBQR works now on Crux, right? But not on
Yeah,
Spectre, right?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, this would be also interesting if this would work. Then, like, Spectre would be compatible with everything. So currently it also is, but it is like from user perspective a lot easier to just scan a QR code and everything works. And you don't have to like change, or yes, if some applications would. Um,
Yeah, for now I know that Nunchuck you have the BBQR codes and an option to switch to the blockstream UR, I think is the name.
The Blockstream what?
UR, Universe Research, something like that. The other
You mean
type of
the
QR
software
code.
or the Jade?
I think the Jade ones used it, but before Jade was using QR codes, they created a form of transmitting PSBT and keys and everything. They call UR.
Okay. I didn't
I think
know
it's
about.
the same that Sparrow used, because when Specter came, they developed they their Specter QR codes type for animated QRs.
Yeah.
It's something like you start the QR code with a header, part 1 of 10, for example, no? And then Blockstream came with this new idea that they use something called fountain QR codes, that you don't have to wait for the first QR, second QR. It's something that is continuous. So you can start scanning from the third, fourth QR, and it continues until ending. You don't have to start over. So if you have the big transactions that have very animated QRs, you don't have to wait to start again. And if you miss
Okay. Yeah,
the
this makes
QR,
sense. Yeah.
yeah. So this is
Yeah.
from Blockstream, but BBQR don't implement that, but they use compression. So it needs few QR codes.
Okay. Yeah. Also, like two
Yeah,
different.
it's
So
like a Spectre, the first version of Spectre, but with compression.
so we
This is
have
BBQR.
so we have wait.
We have kind of 3 types of animated QR codes, but they can be static also. The BBQR can be static, and the blockstream type that also can be static, just one QR code. And the
Okay,
data
Inspector cannot be static.
yeah, the static from the Spectre, it's the common one, no? It's the traditional static QR codes. So you don't have to do any parsing, special parsing from the QR code. But BBQR and the blockstream type, you have to. I think Spectre is working with some blockstream QR types, but not all. I saw one QR code that I shared on the issue from the M3Y scanner was not working. I don't know if you recall that one QR code.
And this
Gi-
was
Yeah, gives
okay.
error.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
It's a wallet descriptor type of QR code that Spectre now can't read. But and the idea is to support it all, no?
Yeah, it would be cool, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I have put Spectre on my application, and I hope they will accept also.
It would be awesome.
Yeah. It's not a 100% Spectre application. It has Crux things on it, but it would be like a do UI hardware wallet application involving the 2 projects.
Yeah. You really appreciate that.
Yeah. I really appreciate the project and everything that was built. And I didn't have the board yet, but after the event on São Paulo, I got one, and it's amazing.
Yeah, great. Camera. Yeah. So I think we are out of topics, right?
Yeah, I don't think Marco will join.
I don't think so as well. So yeah, from my point of view, we can end the stream here and then see us in the next stream on next Thursday. And then there's like I'm very really hyped about what Kanoinat is going to show us with his with his device we built and the new tools or tool he made. And then let's see what happens there.
Cool. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, then thanks for joining and see you next week. Tadeubas.
Okay. Bye.
Ciao.